Today we will be learning about the 7 elements of art. All art is composed of 7 essential elements. When you look at any artwork, you can find that it contains 2 or more of these elements. They are line, shape, color, value, form, texture, and space. All students of art must be able to define and identify each of the 7 elements. Understanding these 7 element words and definitions is a very important foundation to not only art appreciation and understanding the vocabulary when talking about art, but also when planning and creating art yourself. Line is a path made by a moving point, mark, or object. Lines can be straight, wavy, curvy, curly, dotted, dashed, zigzagged, squiggly, thick, thin, etc. They are everywhere in the world around us. Shape is a 2-dimensional flat enclosed area. When a line crosses over itself, it closes and creates a shape. There are geometric shapes, such as squares, rectangles, triangles, circle, polygons, etc. There are also organic shapes, which would be everything else, like a splatter of paint or a heart. Color is also known as hue. It can add interest, emphasis, and mood to works of art. The primary colors are yellow, red, and blue. The secondary colors are orange, green, and purple. There are also tertiary colors that are created when you mix a primary and secondary color together. Colors can be classified as warm or cool, as well as tints and shades, depending on the value. Value is the lightness or darkness of an object. It is the effect of light and shade in a picture. Some of the words we use to talk about value are shade and tint. Shade is when you add black to something or make it darker, and tint is when you add white to something or make it lighter. This can be in black and white images as well as being used in color. Form is a 3-dimensional shape that not only has height and width, but also depth. It would be something that you could walk around. Like this sculpture. Forms are things such as cylinders, cubes, or spheres. When on a flat surface, an artist could use shading and perspective to create the illusion of form from a flat shape. Texture is how something feels or looks like it would feel if you could touch it. The 2 kinds of texture are real and implied texture. Real texture is found on objects you can touch, such as a tree or stuffed animal. Implied texture is when an artist makes something look like it has texture, even when you can't feel it. Space is the area around or within an object. This is sometimes called negative space. The part of the artwork that takes up the space is called positive space. This element of art can also refer to the parts of a picture, such as foreground, middle ground, and background. Sometimes this is called perspective. This can be used to give the illusion of space on a 2-dimensional surface.
That's all, folks.